this time, hope it lasts forever. We'll go beyond, 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 beyond. It's been a while now since love's been in this place. You see, many have tried, but no one could take your place, girl. Why you so beautiful? I see the future in your face, baby. Never in a million years I thought that you'd be mine, girl. That you'd be mine, girl. Never thought I would fall. No, never. But my heart's been stolen again. But my heart's been stolen. That's forever. We will go. Ooh, baby. We will go, baby. We keep going and growing, girl. The best thing is knowing, girl. Cause when we KISSING, all I can say is OMG. My love in my life, you make all things right, baby. I trust you, girl, with my life. I don't want nobody but you. I'ma put my ring on you. Never thought I. No, never. Ooh, baby. Again. This time, hope it lasts forever. We'll go beyond. We will go so far. Beyond, beyond. You'll always find what you're looking for, and you ain't looking for a thing. We ain't looking for a thing. Yeah, you'll always find what you're looking for, and you ain't looking for a thing. Never thought I. Never thought I. No, never. Ooh, baby. Been stolen again. This time, hope it lasts forever. You know, hope, baby. I hope it lasts forever, girl. I hope it lasts forever, girl. Hey, 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 hey. We will go, baby. We will go, baby. Ooh, we will go, baby. We will go so far, baby. I hope it lasts forever, baby.
You know, I think I can go really, like, you know, give up this life. Just try to be a better guy, you know. But wait, man, they got a good girl, you know, and they really feel like go out, like, treat you a certain way.
I understand. So what's up with you?
Girls, man, girls. Some things about kind of resolve. I think I can just, you know, apologize and start fresh and clear the slate, and hopefully, you know, that will work out for me.
Well, if it makes you happy, give it a try. She deserves it, right?
Hey, give you a call and see how it works out, man.
Let me know how it goes.
For sure. Thanks, man.
No problem.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Hey, baby, how you doing? Before you hang up, can you just listen for a while? I was stupid, I'll admit it. Should've never done anything to take away your smile. So I dropped my pride, all my cards are laid. I know I hurt you most definitely, and I'm trying to make it right. I wanna take away your pain. Said you need your space and you're trying to live, but I'm really hoping that you can forgive me. I'm wrong, I wrote this song, it's been too long. Forgive me, baby. Baby, please, this is my apology. I was wrong, I was wrong. Don't you leave, this is my apology. I was wrong, I was wrong. So baby, can I come over and show you how sorry I am? I'll make you my lady tonight. Oh, if you want it, put your request in and I'll be on it. We'll make sweet love all through the night. Oh, I didn't know you would pick up the phone, and now I'm wondering if you were alone, girl. If so, just let me know. I wanna plan a rendezvous. Please forgive me, don't turn away. I wanna try again starting today, honey. I'll fight, I'll treat you right. See me tonight, I'll fix this, baby. Baby, please, this is my apology. I was wrong, I was wrong, girl. Don't you leave, this is my apology. I was wrong, I was wrong. Don't you leave, no, no. I was wrong, I apologize. Oh, believe me, I do. I apologize. I was wrong. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. I am. I'm sorry. I am. Baby, oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. I am. I'm sorry. I am. Baby, please, this is my apology. I was wrong. I was wrong, girl. Don't you leave. My apology. Oh, baby, please. Ooh, I was wrong. I apologize. If this is my apology, I do. I apologize. I was wrong.
Hello?
Hey babe, what you doing?
Nothing.
Can you come over?
Yeah, not easy.
Anybody ever told ya what a woman really is? If you ever get the moment, show them how much they give. You're a shoulder I can cry on, arms I can embrace. Is to hear my deepest thoughts, protect her night and day. You are mother, sister, daughter, nieces, aunties, wives. You are amazing, cause you have given life. You are mother, sister, daughter, nieces, aunties, wives. You are all amazing. I try to describe. You are woman. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You are woman. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You are woman. Yes, you are. you are woman. Yes, you are, yes, you are.
You have birthed the nations, a nurturer you are. You bless us with your wisdom, and you tended every scar. You have found me broken, you have shown me light. You ignited all my passions, and loved me through the night. You are mother, sister, daughter, nieces, aunties, wives. You are all amazing, cause you have given life. You are mother, sister, daughter, nieces, aunties, wives. You are all amazing. I try to describe. You are woman. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You are woman. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You are woman. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You are woman. Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
To be a woman is to be blessed with unparalleled intuition, to be powerful, power independent of place or position. To be a woman is to be a mother, giving birth to sons and daughters, ideas, institutions, and business ventures. To be a woman is to be the current inspiration, the future aspiration of a young lady, of a little girl.
You're a masterpiece of harmony, a melody of life. You're a gem, a diamond flower in spring, you're one of a kind. You're a masterpiece of harmony, a melody of life. You're an African queen flower in spring, you're one of a kind. You are mother, sister, daughter, nieces, aunties, wives. So you are amazing. I try to describe. You are woman. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You are woman. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You are woman. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You are woman. You are woman. You are woman. You are. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You are woman. You are woman. So you are woman. Hey. And when obstacles manifest as natural, you are born for this.
To be a woman is to be the heart of the system, to be the one who brings life into our world.
Warning. What you are about to hear goes against traditional romantic counsel expressed by friends, family, and Instagram memes and quotes. Open-mindedness is advised.
I'm here. I'm here. Go.
Loco, I'm here. Here, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages, and welcome to another edition of the Senate Podcast. I'm your host, Neil Jones, always with my brother from another mother, and your host, Derek.
Yeah. Me cute time for the people here, so you know they like it, so let me cute time for the here.
That will never live to see that happen. All around the hell on so south.
Wait a minute.
She belongs to the streets. They come contaminated environment. You know the tutus about that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We are here, my brother. How you doing, my brother?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Get a little let me shed a little the situation.
Yeah, a little light on it. Yeah, there you go. Light a candle for the children. Light it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We are here. We are here. Shout out the people in the chat. We got Marlon Miller. We here. You know we had a song, but you know every week is saying different with this setup, but we can get it right. Shout out Dr. Carrie. You know, yesterday was Dr. Carrie-Ann's birthday. I call her Carrie. Yesterday was her birthday. She is somebody very near and dear to the channel. So just want
not a patron saint though.
No. We don't need no. We you know one of these days we must have a patron saint on the show, but it shan't be her, right? But yeah, shout out Dr. Carrie. I wish you all the best health, wealth, success, happiness, smiles, and you know, shout out Zoe. Hope Zoe made your day very special yesterday. In his comings and goings, or goings and comings, depending on how the day started and ended. But
that's a fantastic for a bit of foreshadowing there.
Yeah, shout out Dr. Carrie, man. We at the Senate Podcast would love to say happy birthday to you. As always, we hope
birthday, Dr. Carrie.
Yeah, we hope you had a great day. And then of course we have Lee in the crank. No, Derek, before we go on, you know, first you gotta shout out G-Syndicate now. You gotta let the people know what's going on with G-Syndicate. I know this is coming up to your time, right? Your guys. Yes. So let the people know about G-Syndicate.
We get out and about from December 2nd. You're gonna be busy 2nd at something called Black Rocking around the Christmas tree. St. Stephen's Primary School, they have a show there. We've been invited to be a part of that. We're going to be at Night Lessons and Carols at the University of the West Indies on the following day, December 3rd. Then we got some other things sprinkled in between there. So shout out the guys, Kemal, Wade, and Mark, Brett, Hugh, doing good stuff all the time. We did a gig not last Sunday in front. Man, shout them out there. It was nice. So yeah, big up the fellas. I could find us G-Syndicate 6 here on YouTube, Facebook. I see Justin the host who I say flop. Yeah, let's just say that the LAP is for long and prosper. You can work with it. Right? So yeah. G-Syndicate6.com, G-Syndicate here, 6 here on YouTube, Facebook, X, formerly known as Twitter, SoundCloud, also on Instagram, G-Syndicate6. You can find us. Shout out to the guys, come over, say hi, give us a like, something like that.
Yep, shout out G-Syndicate. And then, of course, we would have had over the weekend pass. Shout out Justin. Justin was also in attendance. We had a King's Gathering Part 3. and it was a very special night. I think it was a very good night. I don't want to compare it to the others, but I do think this one was one of our better ones simply because engagement was there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Derek, you could speak a bit more about the transgressions on Sunday.
Yeah, they got the guys that came out on Sunday. I see we got a couple new subscribers. I suspect in a large part due to what occurred on Sunday at the King's Gathering 3rd edition. So show Ty here for hooking us up with the venue. Shout out the presenters, Timothy Marshall, Kerry Holder, and Nikita Vaughn. Now, what happened was because those three presenters were so engaging and the presentations were so impactful and you guys responded so well, we did not get a chance to get in to Dr. Kevin Kelman's presentation. Because of the hour, Dr. Kelman came to me, he was like, look, let us defer this to another time. We can come back and do this for the next King's Gathering. So we process of putting that together for early next year so you guys can have that presentation because you need not miss that. We don't want you to miss that one at all, right? And shout out to Tom Tower Culinary Creations, Avery and the crew, Avery and the wife up in Crab Hill, St. Lucie. Go and check them out. They do meal preps and that kind of stuff, vegan stuff. The burgers was pulling. I mean, dude, maybe eat up right there, you don't want to eat, but fantastic job from Avery and the team. Salute, salute, salute. And shout out to presenters as well, Nikita Vaughn, Timothy Marshall, Kerry Holder. Brilliant, brilliant job. Just saying it top tier. Thank you, my brother. We appreciate that. So we are coming in next year early. We're gonna. Somebody was saying to me we could make this a twice a year event, and I intending to agree. We may have pushed for 2, maybe push for 3. We never know. But next year for sure, November 19th, we'll definitely be doing one. Or I suppose November 19th, as we can get it. International Men's Day will definitely be one. But we've got to work out the other dates before that because it takes away an entire year. A little long. So salute to you guys who came out. You engaged the presenters. You asked the questions. You gave the feedback. It was amazing. We really had a good time. We appreciate all of you coming out. Shout out to the ladies that were in attendance as well. We really, really appreciate the interaction that we got on Sunday. So shout out, listen up for the next King's Gathering coming again early 2024.
Yes, it was a really good night. Dara Culinary Creations, their food was amazing. Shout out the Mannings for helping us set up the venue.
Oh, yeah, man. Salute Kevin, man. Kevin is my guy. Kevin really came through and was like, yeah, I can get some cocktail tables. We can set these up here. So he dressed them and everything for me. Sorry for forgetting you, Kevin, but really appreciate the job you did. It came through and really helped to, add a couple finishing touches and really bring everything together. My guy Kia Miles and providing a lot of sound equipment, both the sound equipment and the fancy lights that we had working as well. So Kia Miles for really coming through. So big respects to the guys.
Yep. So, listen out for the next one. You got to subscribe so you can get the information now. I mean, shoot, you ain't just pop up the Skype. And what was heartening there, as I said it on the night, I am glad to see that a lot of men brought their women or their friends, females, women. They were in attendance and they were engaged. A lot of questions were asked from the women as well. Shout out Cherish was there. And the women and men looked particularly well-dressed, dapper. Cherish herself, she was dressed fantastically. Dr. Carey, she dressed amazing. Nikita Vaughn, a presenter, she was dressed well. Like I thought the ladies represented very well. And the men as well, not to slight the men, but men came out in their suits, men came out in the button-down, men came out looking stuff. So I really do appreciate the fact that there was a bit of effort for the men and women that were in attendance. And it was heartening to think like on Monday, this is all spurring from something that we created, and it is all in part to see a better future for not only us but our children. See that men, have healthy discourse and discussions around being better and improving themselves. And of course, we do want women to be better as well. Anyhow, that was my box philosophizing for the night. I sure it can descend into anarchy. Ladies and gentlemen, you are indeed watching the Senate podcast. Please remember to like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything. we started about the shorts. They can come, but they can come. I can't guarantee, can't hold me to a schedule, but we got wellness. You would have seen we put out one Tuesday, right? And that was one we had recorded a few months back. But you know, you gotta bear with us, schedule permitting and everything like that. Gentlemen, as you can see, we didn't record anything on Tuesday. And then the shorts are gonna be intermittent. And then of course we're doing another fan submission night. This is all because we still want to put out content for you, quality content, but by the same token, we are not you know, our schedules are kind of crazy. So we're trying our best to maintain a certain caliber and quality in producing content. But you're here, you're rocking with us. So Derek, fan submission night, my brother. As I say, I saw some of them, and it's gonna be a wild night. You know how we do. Well, how you do, I should say. But
yeah, it's gonna be a wild night. You know, people think I'm crazy. You know, people think I'm crazy. I've been labeled a lot of things. Sometimes by people close to me too. I've been labeled a lot of things, a lot of S and acapella, that kind of thing. And fortunately for me, I know who I am. I know I am not crazy. I know I'm none of the things which they call me, right? But I do know that this world is insane, right? And if it isn't completely insane, it is on the way to being completely insane. And I have brought even more evidence of the insanity and the lunacy here tonight, right? So allow us to kick off with 6 brown chicks, right? And this is one reads. Wait a minute. Let me get here. Hold tight. They went too far up. We get it. Let me encourage you folks as I prepare this. Like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. This is episode 248. Let's get it, right? We met at a Christian retreat in Orlando. That is important for, right? A Christian retreat in Orlando. We talked for hours about love, sex, Bible study, until he hoisted me on his shoulders and did things to me in his hotel room. He had a rich, melanated skin with a white tiger tattoo on his shoulder, dimples, muscles, and he loved to give me foreplay. We didn't have sex in Orlando. I really wanted to, but he wanted to chill. Stay with me, folks. When I got back home, he slowly revealed to me via text that he was born a female, but is transitioning. I'm having trouble dealing with this as I am married, Christian woman with kids, and I just feel so betrayed. Stay with me, folks, right? I feel that he made me go astray, and I'm ashamed. He invited me to visit him in Jacksonville, Florida, so he could apologize for what happened in person. I went. We had the best sex ever in a cheap motel. Boston Car Road. In a cheap motel. And I went home covered in bedbug bites. I told him I was disappointed in us and I never wanted to see him again. But, get this, I left my Bible in Jacksonville and I'm traveling back to get it during Halloween weekend. I'm married to a man and we have children. So sleeping with another woman doesn't make me a lesbian, right? I'm struggling with this. Also, what do I tell my husband to prevent him from traveling to Jacksonville with me?
My girl.
We are off to a rip-roaring start.
My girl, your problem is not sleeping with a woman.
I love the fact that you say problem, Neil, because to make it singular is, understating it.
First things first. Let us go by importance of red flags. You are married with children. Let me start there. That's number one. You married with children. You are married with children. It don't matter if this is a man, woman. It don't matter. It don't matter. The point remains is that you have been unfaithful to your partner. Having been married, and you were at a Christian retreat. That means you follow God, right? So we don't worry about the orientation or the gender of or the identity of the other person. The point is that you have cheated. You are unfaithful and you're going out of your way to be unfaithful. All right, let me take that big canopy and put it one side. Now for the chairs under the canopy, right? Now, personally speaking, I believe that if people have transitioned and they're engaging other people, I think that that is something that they should be aware of and should be willing to disclose. Obviously, I think you should go about things a certain type of way. If you dating or something like that, it can't just be a random hookup like my girl do here. I think that that is something that should be disclosed simply because, you know, at the end of the day, you don't know what the other person looking for. You don't know what the person want. You don't know how it's going to affect the other person, right? This is clearly not something that is the norm. If you are a man transitioning to a woman or a woman transitioning to a man, or you've engaged somebody opposite sex or the opposite sex that you identify, it can run the situation into a bit of problem simply because it feels like a bit of deception. You want the person to accept you. You want the person to really see you for who you are. Then that is part of it. Now, I understand there's a taboo around it, and not everybody will want to be so forthcoming with that information. So, you know, kudos to that person for, you know, at least coming out early. I would say to you on that front, what you should do is divorce your husband. And then you need to, you know, explore that if that is something you want to explore. If it's just sex, then you need to start having sex with this person and redevote yourself to your husband, your family, God. But you struggling with it is not, I think that's something that, yes, that's something you may have to address, but this is a whole cahabla pot of shit. This is what this is. This is a whole cahabla pot of mess and feces, because, shoot, are you in a dirty, musty car road, motel with bed bugs? Can't have bed bugs, you feel good about yourself?
No, I love the fact that she left her Bible so she would have an excuse to go back. I know she tried to figure out how to get the husband not to come on this trip to Jacksonville. You got to love the work. It's better than me. Let's continue. We got a lot to get through tonight. I don't want us to be on here for too long, right? This is episode 248. We're going forward, right? Cranking towards 250. And this one, let's get it on screen. Because again, I told you the world is insane. This one reads, who got STDs? I need you to F someone for me. So somebody responds to it and says, calling an STD hate is absolutely insane. Somebody says biological warfare. Priya, shout out to you. Yeah, that's where we at, Neil. That's where we at. When you come on this live stream, people think, again, that we label all kinds of things because this is the stuff that we present, right? People think, I mean, I am all kind of things. They say we are all kind of things, Neil. You like reporters, folks. Right? We are reporters. If you don't want us, yeah, if you don't want us to comment on the issue going on in society, if we are simple, stop doing it.
But you're not going to stop.
Or
I want the clout.
We know you ain't gonna stop. We know you ain't gonna stop. If you don't want us to comment on the issue doing, keep it off social media. Hey, Randy Batson, good to see you. Appreciate you being the first time, and we hope you are subscribed. Thank you so much for coming through. Definitely appreciate it. And you are right. A lot to unpack there. And if since this is your first time, it's needed saying brace yourself because the night gets crazier. Shout out, speaking of crazy, shout out to my man Philip in the house. Good to see it. It was good to see Philip on Sunday as well. Enduring the gloom and doom presented by Nikita Vaughn.
It was very, he got a lot of questions.
The legal part things tends to be a little rough for Philip.
Women are all coming. My questions.
Yeah. Shout out Charmaine, his wife. She was in attendance as well. And looking immaculate as well. So big respects to Charmaine coming through and supporting the cause as well. Charmaine was also, she gave us a suggestion that we may need a whole day conference. So you never know. We look into that and see how that goes for 2024. So let's press on, Neil. As I said, Neil, we got a lot to get into. The world is crazy, right? The world is crazy. Neil and I are just reporting on it. And gentlemen, you are just watching as we report, right? Let's get this next one. So Billie Eilish says men do not face criticism about their bodies because girls are nice. Nobody ever says a thing about men's bodies. If you're muscular, cool. If you're not, cool. If you're real thin, cool. If you have a dad bod, cool. If you're a pudgy, love it. Everybody's happy with it. You know why? Because girls are nice. Oh, hold on, Neil. Hold on, Neil. Gentlemen, before I even finish read this, if this is cat, put some ones in the chat. If this is bear hogwash, put some ones in the chat. Let me read the rest of it. Right? Everybody's happy with it. You know why? Because girls are nice. They don't give an F because we see people for who they are.
Oh, you know, bitch, shout out Brett, man. Your brain Brett with these shadows. Listen, you know, I would have seen this, content creators that I followed, they would have followed this, they would have covered this, right? And I would have thought what is so bad. And look, ask and you shall receive. Bill, William, I don't think you understand exactly what is going on here. Women don't do what? I know William. I mean, I know Billy is a girl, yeah. But the point I'm trying to make here, right? Billy, I don't think you outside. I think you're a performer. I think you're an entertainer. I think you're very good at your craft. You're very talented for such a young woman. But I think that you have not gotten out yet, or you just keep off of the starter streets that we used to be pumping the internet. That meant that what? If you don't know that you got to be over 6 feet, if you know that you got to be fit, if you don't know that you cannot be fat, if you know that you got to packing wood, you know, you got to packing high grade wood, cedar, you understand, mahogany. I'll be coming back here with a little.
Mahogany, purple heart. What type of wood you want? What a heart.
All right, then. So Billy, I don't know what you're talking about. Billy, it is so bad, right? That short men, short fat bald men are not considered. They're not. That's universally accepted that they're not seen. So if you want to say that women are nice, girls are what? Sweetheart, men and women are no good. We see that Derek, you could ball me out. I say almost every time we do a live stream, men and women are no good. This is why we bring the content to you, because you have to be aware who in sheep's clothing ain't necessarily sheep, and who are wolves are not necessarily wolves. When we tell you that women are some of the meanest people when it comes to fat shaming, body shaming, all of these different forms and whatever, women are nice. Women are not even nice to other women. Billy? Women just fat shame women. Women just gossip about women. So please spare me about you saying that if you got a dad bod, cool. If you could show me a 5'3" average working man that has a beer belly that got all the chicks running over him, that man come and say, hi, I'd like to carry you out for a date. That man again afford, women will laugh you out the building. So I'm sorry to tell you, Billy, I know you want to push this agenda that, because you may not see it as something that is an issue for you. You may be nice. But please do not generalize here and say that girls are nice, because they're not. Human beings are not nice. Because Derek and myself, we received an email some years ago that specifically said that they want a man that is taller than them. The woman want a man taller than them that has a small, that is fit, but not a small little boy, but God got wood. And these were non-negotiables, So I can't help you here, Billy. I can't, no. No, I can't help you here, Billy.
This kind of thing is funny because we never see stuff like this, but then we ask them if they ever had a man that's shorter than them. 90% of the time they know. So it's interesting because, you try to spit a yarn like this, but observable reality, Billy is choosing to ignore that which is right in front of her face. And that's fine, because, the Jedi mind tricks and all, but we see Billy, we know for a fact that
Billy,
people were kind of talking about Lizzo and stuff like that. Yeah, in a minute. But people would not say certain things about Lizzo, but they would definitely say them about Rick Ross or DJ Khaled. Yeah. So, saying that, people don't fact change, it's interesting. Charmaine says, good night, guys. Thanks for the shout out. I thoroughly enjoyed myself on Sunday. Thanks, Derek, for the compliment. And yes, an all-day conference or seminar is needed. I am here for it. We endorse that. Thank you so much, Charmaine. Now, let me get the next one here, Neil. And this I agree with. If you love slim girls, date them. Don't force thick girls to lose weight. Don't spoil another man's meat. Now, yeah. And fellas, on that, I agree. Right? And I'll tell you why. Shout out for Coach Greg Adams for presenting this. Coach Greg Adams always has a very different and interesting take on things. And he says, hypergamy is a good thing. And I resolved that view from before. Because hypergamy is going to force us as men to always be leveling up, always be looking to improve ourselves. And we need to, because women will always strive to get the best for themselves. And that means that you as a man, if you need to remain competitive, so can't be at the same place you were at 40 that you were at 30. You need to be moving forward. You need to be improving. My Dr. Kerry, good fella. Yesterday's Dr. Kerry's birthday. You gotta get your shout out each other, right? So we as men need to embrace hypergamy, right? Because when we fret and complain as men about the fact that the woman didn't want me as I was, we are now influencing how the market sets up. So go with me, right? You refuse to level up, and the woman decides she wants to move on to somebody else, right? So now you as a man, if you don't level up, and you decide you're going to accept, let me say that way, you're going to accept a woman as she is, right? Don't force a girl to lose weight. Can't force them, understood, right? But if you decide now that you sleep with that woman, you're going to accept that, right? A woman comfortable. She now does not improve herself. She does not need to be competitive, right? Because you as a man have decided, well, yeah, I cool with this. So if you cool with that, a woman is going to improve. Guess what now? You have not improved. So now we have two people just there. This woman cannot go and compete against other women or higher level men because she has not improved herself. So you see how the hypergamy working for and against both men and women? Because you as a man, you decide, shoot, I can sleep with anything. I cool with this here. A woman go, she comfortable. She still get a doggy if she feel like. Yeah. Because we as men, we hate anything. Right? Cute, uncute, slim, fat, don't make a difference to me. You know what I mean? But by doing that, we as men now are telling you women that this is cool. Be good with this. If you're good with it, gentlemen, you're going to take it. Just saying.
Yeah, I completely agree with that. Not really much to add. I think that at the end of the day, if you meet someone or you marry them, they're a certain size or a certain way, or you get together with this person, all of a sudden know you say, and this is something with the whole red pill space. I don't like to call us red pillars or whatever, but you see I'm talking, yes, we would say men love fit, fine, feminine women, right? And I think that goes for a majority of men. No, if you want a high level man, you gotta remain competitive amongst all the women that are willing to do all these things to be competitive. We're talking about average men and women, right? If you know, for example, I like a certain size woman, right? And if I get a woman that's outside that size and I get together with that woman, I have to accept that that's way both. I can't know be vexed years into a relationship that she wants you to lose weight. You understand? So
you're unfair.
Right, you're unfair. And that's why I think that a lot of people need to understand what they're looking for in a man and a woman and go after that. Don't let anybody shame you and talk fat shame and all that there. The point is, if you like a certain size woman, that's what you like, that's what you like. Go after that. But do not implore every woman you like. Don't implore other people to say, well, you deal with fat women, you deal with that women so skinny, you don't get you a sandwich or something. Nah. You deal with what you deal with. And this goes for women too now. This goes for women too. Goes for women too. Don't be picking up a man, your man like a toothpick, and then all of a sudden now you come say, well, you won't even lift for weight. I let my man buff or muscular. No, but this is the job work you pick up. So please let me be cognizant and don't let me, yes.
Let the hypergamy work for you.
Well, yeah. Leave it there. Let the hypergamy work for you.
But let's get this one. There's a little bit of levity here before we push
So
on. And this one reads, Stephen Woody host. Shane World, big ups. Iowa man arrested for pleasuring himself at, get this, a come and go gas station. Cannot. We get Kevin Samuels. We get Kevin Samuels to hear for that one. Make this shit.
Yeah, make this shit up.
Yeah, make it up. You cannot make it up. Man arrested. Pleasuring himself.
Come and go. Yeah. Well, I mean,
let's get this thing.
I mean, you know,
following instructions, huh?
Yeah, I miss a good meme. Shut up with my just agree.
Yeah, but this one reads, and this one's from the Jamaica Observer.
Oh, shut up.
So this is next door to the Jamaica, right? Huh? Shout out Dr. Kerry, her countryman. Yeah. Dr. Andrew McDonald, medical doctor and chief executive officer of SureTime Emergency Medical Services, says he has had testing surprises in his facility. Low sperm count in men and a rise in the presentation of men being proven not to be the fathers of children they are tested for. And check what it says. You are not the father. DNA tests show a rise in jackets. Low sperm count men among Jamaican men. Yeah. And we would have done a short. I think it was a short one. I think it was an actual extreme.
We've done so much content behind this. So much content.
With the men saying, trying to get paternity testing being mandatory. Well, that's a big thing. And you see why. Jackets handing out left and right. Right? So as you say, you don't get measured for 42 long.
No.
You know that is definitely not.
Are you forearm go there outside the jacket showing?
If it ain't fitting, in the immortal words of Johnny Cochran, if it don't fit, bust it quit. Yeah. If it ain't fitting, leave it out. So this next one, this guy is waiting for his wife at what looks like the train station. Welcome home, Michelle. I know you cheated.
This is probably mom from earlier out. You know the woman that went down to Jacksonville. It's probably husband.
Yeah. This is now where stuff at the top says it's the evil world we live in. That's future catchphrase. This next one, tip. Don't call my husband sweetheart. So it seems as if the waitress was, making some eyes or something at the patron. His wife was not having it. Got out in the early.
Yeah.
This next one here, number 9, Neil. Yeah, someone said is R. Kelly. No. This is all because of all the allegations that Lizzo would have had earlier this year because of, get this, fat shaming her own employees and her dancers and stuff like that. Yeah, big up my man Snow in the house, right? Who would have thought that Lizzo would be the person to be under fire, fat shaming, sexual harassment, right? This next one, 10. First female to reply with the Cash App, I'm blessing him. And this lady responded with her Cash App with the quickness. And my guy says, Father God, I ask that you bless this young lady's Cash App and wrap your arms around this woman's Cash App and grant it serenity, peace, and glory. Father God, I ask that you shine your light and heavenly eyes on her Cash App. Amen. Don't think that is the blessing which Krista was trying to get.
I certainly don't think she was looking for that kind of blessing.
Yeah. So let's get into some Reddit posts. This was from Reddit. This is episode 248, fan submission night. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. See, we got a new subscriber already tonight.
Blessings.
Thank you so much. You can get it that is a blessing. We appreciate it. If we can get it to 590 by the end of the stream, we'd be greatly appreciative. This one reads, number 11, Neil, I distanced myself from my boyfriend because he cried in front of me. They don't want to have emotional vulnerability. Neil, remember Neil used to talk about vulnerability and all that there.
Hold on.
It don't work for me.
Hold on. Where you done?
Yeah. I've been dating my boyfriend for 8 months now.
8 long months.
I'm the type of woman who looks into dating a tall, muscular, and white or tan guys who treats me nicely. Now, Billie Eilish, a few minutes ago, we told you people in Guyana play. Here she want tall and muscular. Right?
Yeah, but you see the difference now. She's saying her preference. She's not being mean to anyone now.
Okay, got it. Yeah, our tan guys who treat me nicely, gives me the attention I need, and makes me feel safe around him. My boyfriend fits all of these traits, or at least I thought so. Almost a month ago, my boyfriend cried in front of me for the first time. The reason for this was because his mother had to go to the hospital urgently as she was feeling really sick. She's fine for now, don't worry. I am not saying it's not normal to cry when something bad happens to your loved ones, but seeing him break down and cry ruined the image I had of him, and I'll confess that this made me distance myself from him. My boyfriend realized that I am acting cold with him and has asked me numerous times if he did anything wrong. I still didn't confess to him, and I really don't want this relationship to end, but if this feeling persists, I might have to open up to him and end things. I honestly don't know what to do.
Now, what I will say to this is this. First, let me address the vulnerability. I think that there has to be some level of vulnerability if you are in a long-term committed relationship. It can only work that way. I'm not necessarily telling you to cry every time something wrong, cry at every little thing, but certainly you must be able to, in certain matters, lean on your partner for emotional support. As a man, I still stand on that square. I will always stand on that square. But the caveat to that is you must always be discerning, man. Always also know whom to be with. Because you are dating someone, because everything is going well and nice and fine. This to put it like this. This has to be like this should be something that you can glean some sort of indication if this person is going to be your wife or not one day. You've been dating for 8 months. So it's your boyfriend still. 8 long months. Yeah, exactly. But if you have only been dating for so long and y'all are still boyfriend and girlfriend and you didn't say fiance, y'all still think, maybe this has been a rare instant where something has happened and you have cried to your girlfriend. If she feels uncomfortable about it, then you would know that maybe this is not the right person for you. Right? To this young lady, I would say that, and to any women listening, I'm not going to be petty and say y'all want vulnerable men. Y'all want men to show emotions and be that kind of petty. What I'm going to say is that you still have to allow a man to be a human being. At the end of the day, as I said, I don't believe any adult should just vent and cry and vent every time something happens. Like, for example, every time you pay a bill or every time you go get up and go work or every time you know, something small and trivial happen and you feel overwhelmed, you break down crying. Unless you got a diagnosed condition where it's like anxiety or acute depression. And even then, you should still be offered some semblance of grace. Please give your partner grace. Give men grace. At the end of the day, if your man is out there and you know your man is a stable man, especially emotionally, if you know your man is a man that goes out there and, you know, he troubleshoots and he solves things, but on this one rare occasion or whatever, he comes home and breaks down, or, you know, someone has passed, or, you know, he just had a traumatic day or whatever, please allow that man space to be a human being. It's critical. There's a lot of men out here are being treated as if they're some sort of Swiss Army knife with no emotion. And you're seeing some of the deleterious effects that it's having on men. Men are self-deleting themselves. Men are walking away from relationships. Some men do the unthinkable and put hands on other people, on their partners and stuff like that. I'm saying offer grace when a man is cracking. When you see someone crack, offer grace. Certainly protect yourself and certainly don't put yourself in harm's way, but also allow your partner, allow your man to be a human being. Trust me, you got days when the man can come home, like today I come home, I feel 100%. The day was rough. You know, I didn't cry or anything like that, but still, I was allowed grace. I was allowed that space to say, you know what, I understand. It's cool. Because that's not how I normally am. So I don't know what this gentleman is going through. I don't know what caused him to break down like this, but certainly allow him grace. Help him get through it.
Mother was in hospital, dude. And she is set up for that. And I think
oh, yeah, sorry. The mother was in the hospital. Then you tripping. Sorry, yeah, I forget that part. Sorry. You.
Yeah, and fellas, I think things are changing now, especially in our circle, Neil, man, we get a little older, we're a little bit more mature and stuff like that. And I want to think that that is the general sentiment of most men, where we are a little bit more open in terms of sharing. And I found that in the past couple of gatherings that we've had, men were more willing to open up and say certain things and admit certain things. So, gentlemen, my advice to you, you got these kind of serious things going on, share with your boy, right? All we got at least one partner that we know we could go and lean on. Because the reality is when that image of you is changed in that woman's eyes, it's very difficult to pull that back, right? Very, very difficult to pull that back. And we can talk about that in the next couple of minutes. Don't worry. We can get into that a little bit more, because at the end of the day, sometimes after the image has changed, the woman has lost respect for you or whatever. Because this woman said this man to tick all the boxes. Yeah, he fit all the traits until this man cried. All of a sudden, now it's a different going down. She lost all respect, and that going through the years. She ready to trade the whole relationship because he man cried. A relationship that she said was good. So sometimes, and I said this, not last stream, and the one before that, the hardest thing we as men will have to do is walk away from women that we care about, right? And we got to learn to do it. Like more about that in a minute, right? Let's take the next one, Neil, because we can just finish up the wellness with the pre-show with this one from an IG model. She tweeted this.
I like how you said IG model. Go ahead.
I want to suck 2 Ds at the same time while my girlfriend is watching. And when they finish in my mouth, I let her kiss it out of my mouth, and then I will suck her cat and swallow all her cum too. Yummy. Hate when I'm horny. This is the kind of wild thing you will see on interwebs. Okay?
Well, I mean, let's tell the whole story now. He's not having OnlyFans, so it's out there. She's out there.
Advertising. Advertising.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, comment, share, subscribe for her, not us. Well, yeah, not us.
Let's get this next one, Neil, because, again, when I say certain things, I get labeled. But when they say, that, misandry is rampant, right? Neil, you said it on a live stream a couple months ago. And misandry is rampant. Nobody talks about it. Nobody cares about it. But women don't really like men, right? And here we have this lady. She's going to put it out there for us. She might look a little familiar to you. I can get to it in a minute. Let's have a watch this video and hear what she has to say.
Y'all, can we talk about cohabitation, and can we talk about how so many women have got to the point where we're like, we don't want to live with you. We don't want to live with you. That's not what we want. And we don't want you to spend the night over here. You need to go home. You need to call somebody, get you an Uber, get you a Lyft, and you need to get on up the highway, right? Have we really, y'all, we really have gotten to this point where we are so comfortable making our own decisions, making our own money. We have our own homes, apartments, everything, decorated house. We are living our life. Y'all, we really don't want to live with these men no more, do we?
No. Don't go to be in it.
No. I know this is set up.
Right?
I know you said it.
Let's get the comments. So this person, she said, he put his laundry in my washing machine, and it was at that moment I was like, nah, you gotta go home. And she responded, the creator, and says he was entirely too comfortable, right? This next one, this person says, I don't want nobody in my house. Laughing emoji. Many a serious things said in jest, but here we go. Next one says, no, because I don't want to smell you or hear you bitch and complain or clean up after you. This next one says, now that I am older, I understand the separate bedrooms. Bonafide introvert says 100%. I want my queen size bed to myself. Pink bathroom intact. Me, Ross. Christmas tree covered with fairies and woodland creatures, placed just right. My house smells like cinnamon apples, 365. I am not trying to change that. Another one. These are ladies commenting, huh? The best thing I ever saw was a married couple who had a duplex and each lived on one side alone. They were together but had their own home. This user, whomever, says, I agree, at 24 years old and single. 1 year ago, I bought my first house with 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and an in-ground pool. This is the happiest I've been. She's single. She has 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms still. Yeah? Now, before you put the next one on screen, Neil, let's pause. Gentlemen, you need to be very, very, retract. Ladies and gentlemen, you have to be very, very careful when we come to talk to people about our relationships, right? Because put the next one on screen, Neil. This lady is a relationship coach, a psychotherapist, a relationship. Aisha Grevenberg, right? She is a relationship coach. And she is saying to people, yeah, man, we don't really want to run the place. And again, I say to you, you need to be careful about whom you get or from whom you get your information and your advice. Because if this lady looks familiar, there's a reason for it. Give us number 20, Neil.
Let's get it.
After I gave him the ultimatum, he just looked at me in my face and was like, if you feel like you need to move, move. And so we went through 3 months of like chicken, where I had no friends in Vegas, no family in Vegas. I just really blurted that out. I did not mean it. I had no intention. I had no job. I had nothing. I had no plans on moving to Vegas. I thought I was going to force this man to propose to me. For 3 months, he was like, do what you got to do. You want to move, move. So the last day I was putting my stuff in the car, he came over and helped me put my stuff in the car. And we putting stuff in the trunk, and I just started crying. I'm like, you really gonna let me leave? He looked at me and he said, have a safe trip.
Getting good. Get up good.
So this lady is saying to you, ladies, I'm gonna gotta be careful. This lady is saying to you, women don't want a man, but this woman is crying. You know, man. She was crying because that man did not propose to her. She wanted to live with that man in an attempt to force that man's hand. She moved out the country, went clear across the country to Vegas. She said, because we talked about this before, Neil, I don't know if you remember. This woman, he didn't even have a job in Vegas. She took up all she things, I pack up and leave like Taurus Riley, right? I go across to Vegas.
And don't come back.
But she not gonna turn around and encourage people to not get married, to not stay together, to not want to be together. Ladies and gents, you have to be careful where you get your advice, because people like this will mislead you. Because this woman wanted, and I'm confident she still wants, to be in a solid relationship with a man. She didn't live with a man and move out and roll.
I don't know if she won't be with a man. You go ahead and make your points, because
she won't be in a man. She won't be in a relationship. She might want it on her terms, but she won't be in a relationship.
But no, but that's exactly the point. Because if you want it on your terms, you don't want a relationship. That's not how that works. You understand what I'm saying? You cannot have it like there's this thing, and yeah, no. I am realizing recently that there are a lot of instances. I know we would have talked about it before some years ago at this point. In this podcast, we would have spoken about that as Derek brought the live stream, the advice you get from other women, and single women keep women single, right? That is so true, because there seems to be it's starting to hit home, or it's starting to get closer to home, where some women are quite literally talking other women out of the marriages, right? Making them choose to be outside. No man can't tell me what to do. Boom, boom, boom. And it's not that a man can't tell you what to do. It's that you don't want the accountability and responsibility that a stable, solid, healthy relationship comes with. Now, to this woman, I vividly remember her, I don't know if you remember when we were setting up before the show. You hear me asking, "Oh shoot, this woman here again."
Yeah.
This woman here is a clown because you can come and say, "Well, yeah, we don't want the man about the place," and this is further credence that we are not Billie Eilish. We are things to women. We are no longer human beings to women. We are either something to get money from, something to lay a good pipe, something to be a status symbol, somebody to book. We's a travel agent. We's a porn star. We is everything, except whenever you want it. Whenever, as Derek said, on your terms, whenever you want us to be, you just flip me out, pull out the Allen key out of the Swiss Army knife, do what you gotta do and put me back in your drawer. That's what women want. We essentially are a rose, the sex toy rose with a heartbeat. I could problem solve and drive you here, there, and everywhere, and do certain things for us. We are no longer human beings to some women. We are simply things to be used at your beck and call and your whim. And this is a perfect example of it, because the only thing I could assume is that she's talking in the context of a casual hookup. Why else you want me to leave? Why else all of a sudden is all of this say he put in clothes? So that means either A, y'all are having casual hookups and not having those poignant conversations to say this is what it is, or B, y'all are having these conversations. Y'all are wanting to engage in meaningful, long-lasting relationships. But just because y'all don't want a man around because you don't want to do X, Y, Z, A, B, C, you want your space, then the man must go. Gentlemen, we have to do a better job of discerning. Yes, I understand there are certain, the sexual marketplace is the widest it's ever been. We could go and get some stomach, people could go and get what they want, when they want, how they want, if they want, when they want, all consensual, right? But what we have to do is when it comes to the pair bonding aspect of it, when it comes to the building and investing in women, we have to be so cognizant of how and where and what and whom we choose. And everybody needs to bring home the mother. And when I say bring home the mother, I mean serious relationships, stable, healthy relationships. These women here don't sound like they want that. Sure, they may not be in the space to have one, no. But then you have to question, if they are in a space to have a stable relationship, are we going to be still utilitarian, or are we going to be actually treated as we are human beings? So with all that being said, gentlemen, you got to do a better job of discerning. And I know women, you can come and say, oh, but what about the women objective? What about the men is objective? For sex? Yes, it goes both ways. I just want to cover that base before when I come. Yes, men need to also treat women as human beings. But we can get to that another. I'm sure there has something that we can get to that later on, right? But please let us stop with this sort of, because when us talk a big game though, when they're going to be retweeting and when they're going to be liking and commenting and dapping up your girls and sharing it and kiki ha-hi, but then you're going to fall for a man, you're going to want it to stay, but your actions going to make you leave. Or you can give yourself to the wrong man because you're not discerning. You in this hot girl, soft girl era. So you can make bad decisions. So please.
The deals tonight, Neil. You the deals tonight. Neil, go good further with your point, because this is something there that, was important. And that, sometimes we got to know, we got to be more discerning. I've said it. It's been my mantra, my maxim now for the past 3 live streams. We as men, the hardest thing we will have to do is leave a woman that we care about, that we love and care about, a woman that we've invested in. Romel says what men need to do is up the game and stop stressing. And on that we agree. But gentlemen, your greatest power is knowing when to walk away. Let's watch this next video. This is Joe Smith and his wife. They appeared on the Kevin Wesley show. Shout out to O'Shea Duke Jackson for this clip. They appeared on the show. Now, we remember a couple of weeks ago, we talked about Joe Smith, former #1 pick in the NBA draft. I think it was 95. 95. Yeah. He was #1 pick. He had a whole set of money, doesn't seem to have it now. He and his wife ended up on going viral because she had an OnlyFans account that he did not know anything about. And because of that, there was a whole falling out. Apparently, he left the house for a little bit. And they appeared on Kevin Wesley. Kevin Wesley, he would have done the interview with the lady, the Cheesecake Factory lady. And my man, Chip Narain, trying to see if you could get some kind of thing worked out between the two of them. And now he's having an interview with Joe Smith and his wife, who still has an OnlyFans. So let's hear what she has to say on this particular interview.
Let's get it.
It's up to you, first and foremost, to not post those things. And once you put them up there, now you have to deal with it. And that's what's happening right now. You're dealing with it, and he has to publicly deal with it. When he tried to talk to you about it, this conversation should have been in the home, but you went public. Why? Why did you say, I want to reveal to the whole world, not just my husband being upset and angry, he's a 6'10" black man. So I'm not only just going to show him being angry, I want the world to know about our issue. And now when the world wants to know about it, it's like you're upset about it. You don't want to talk about it. But you brought this to the world because at that moment you felt like you were right in what you did. Now the world's saying you're wrong, and it's not looking like you thought it would look. They're actually more so understanding what Joe's going through.
Well, then someone needs to help him then. Shaq, can you get a Papa John's?
Wow. Okay. Kids, that was wrong. Joe? Joe? Kids.
What was wrong about that?
All right, so if you're saying it help should come from anybody outside of your husband, that is saying that you don't trust him. It's saying that you don't believe in him anymore. So he's your provider. If you trust him in that, and when he's not the provider, you as the wife is his helpmeet. So when he's not the provider, you help to. He hunts, you have the garden. When he can't hunt, he gets injured. Y'all have the garden, right?
Right.
Of
but
course,
he's always
it ain't as
injured.
plentiful
I'm
just
sorry,
to get off the
he's
garden.
always injured, Kevin. I
But
think
if that's still the
I'm
man
done
you
with
married.
this
So if you
also.
want, that's still the man you married.
Kevin, I think you should probably go find your friend and talk to him because he needs counseling. He needs to become the man that you are.
You both need that.
Because you have several wives that you are maintaining and holding down.
But if I couldn't talk to them, we wouldn't be able to have a relationship.
There's a respect that you earned from them because you've been holding them down. You showed them the man that you are.
Oh, Derek.
Don't mute me. Don't mute yourself. But yeah, this
you hear me now, Derek?
This lady. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, Dr. K said they should just roll her eyes like a teenager. They should did because there's no respect there, right?
Zero.
There's no respect.
Zero.
And gentlemen, we talked about this a few minutes ago. And I told you when the dynamic changes. The guy that was crying in front of his girlfriend, and suddenly it was a different story. No respect. And she said it. She said, yeah, you got wives that you holding down. He ain't doing that for me. Therefore, there's no respect. So she would go and tell Shaq live on this show.
Then bring in Papa John's. Can you know how emasculating that is? Do you know how emasculating that is? What just went on there? Like right there. Forget everything that happened before. If you never knew anything that happened, if these two people just popped up here, you just saw this black man, this black woman, with this man trying to mediate between two of them. You heard this person say, yeah, this man wasn't holding me down. I will ask your friend to give some, like a job, essentially. Give like a pay.
Help you. Yeah, I know.
Like, yo, this is my thing, right? Now, Joe, we spoke about you before you got at this L, right? You've chosen badly. This woman, But having said that, please let us understand what is going on here. Ladies and gentlemen, this woman started an OnlyFans page because her husband was not taking care of home, holding her down or whatever, right? And she appealed to the world, as my Kevin said, that she went live to tell everybody, you know, what he doing is wrong. Look at this man angry. Look at him. Look how he started an OnlyFans page, right? And she cited it many times in many different interviews, in many different spaces, that the reason was that Joe can't or wasn't holding down the household. At that point, ladies, if you get emasculate the man or treat the man like that, just get divorced. Don't care at the public. If you no longer trust the man, if you no longer see him as the protector and provider that he once was, let that man go. Or shoot, see it as you get a level up that you get rid of the man. But certainly do not drag the man publicly like that. And it doesn't matter he's Joe Smith, a former #1 NBA pick. He could be me and Derek. It does not matter. Ladies, we've seen this before. We've seen this as recent as a few months ago, locally we saw it, where someone went on social media to out the issues in their relationship. And we need to stop that. We need to stop that. Either done with the person or deal with it behind closed doors. But certainly do not go and out everything and then try to, you won't come. You won't try and make it work. No, there's no discussion to be had. I applaud, listen, as much as Joe Smith should get L here, is a Keelan Award moment. I hope you filing for divorce the next day, buddy. I hope so.
He probably hasn't. He probably won't. I don't think he can afford to. Although it would probably be in his best interest to do that, because
I would take out loans, B. I'm sorry to tell you.
If Joe, because she's made it very clear that she's the breadwinner, so Joe could probably divorce and get half as weird as that. So right, but he'd be able to cut back his lifestyle, because I'm certain that the money he spends on her and not on himself. Joe is a flannel there, just now it's an old man jeans.
If Joe was to get rid of Joe would probably be saving money, dog.
Yeah,
I think Joe would be a bachelor in some place, some apartment somewhere, and he'd be good to go. He's Joe Smith. At some point, he ain't be completely broke. He ain't be like me and you level Derek. He might be brought by a former #1 pick in the NBA starter.
Yeah.
Joe be all right. Save the money here, Joe.
So you say that Joe made $61 million. So this comes all the way back now to what we talked about, or what Timothy would have presented at the King's Gathering on Sunday gone. Saving and investing is necessary in our lives, gentlemen, because as we get older, if we are not able to keep up or keep having those streams of income in situations like this, and as I said at the top of the show about the hypergamy and stuff like that, women will always be evaluating you. She thought about hooking up with Joe Smith, that it was going to be a platform for her to go into a music career and stuff like that. It didn't turn out that way. I know she said she moved on. She's back in porn, by the way.
Of course.
Back in the business. And there's nothing Joe can say or do that can stop that. So, gentlemen, from the time the relationship changes, I know we invest. I know you invest enough. I know you love she. Is you very personal, girl, you love she. But for the time the woman ain't got no respect for you.
What Joe do there and walk away.
Or road. This separation of pouring in more thing does not work. Ask Will Smith. Okay? Don't worry, ask Will Smith. It does not work. Let me get the next one, Neil. Right? This is episode 248. Fan submission night. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell to ensure you don't miss anything else. This lady, she is bringing up, she's 22 years old. I've been teaching longer than she has been alive. And she is going to present something here in this video. Again, show to Shade Jackson. She's presenting a situation that is so hurtful, right? But it is something that any of the teachers in here, I think Aston, I see Aston for the night.
Yes, Aston,
but teachers in here would be able to identify and relate to what this young lady is talking about. It's a longer video, but let's have a watch of it and come on.
Let's get it in 3, 2, 1.
Parents, if you're a parent and your child is in pre-K to elementary school to high school, I'm calling you out. The children today, I have never experienced, and I'm 22. Having to teach and work with you guys as children has been the most traumatic experience of my life. I teach 5-year-olds ballet. 5-year-old girls ballet. I have a class of 10 students. They don't respect any authority. You ask them, can you stand in your designated spot? They're telling you no and shut up. They're throwing things at each other. They're throwing things at other people, other classmates. You say, can everybody sit in their spot? I don't want to. I'm not doing that. You don't get to tell me what to do. You're not my mom. You confront the parent. The parent tries to argue with you and fuss at you because you tried to reprimand and redirect their kid. I told a young little girl, please sit in your spot. You're not my mom. You don't tell me what to do. Okay. When her mom came to pick her up, I said, hey, your daughter's having a hard time following instructions, and 7 times today I've had to redirect her to just sit in her spot. Well, clearly she didn't want to sit, and mind you, this is a mom. Clearly she didn't want to sit right there. So, I mean, if she's telling you she don't want to do something, why keep asking her to do it? You know she's not going to do it. What world do we live in? Like, what in you guys' brain as a parent says, my kid not following any directions is a great thing. It's not that serious, and y'all don't have a right to tell her what to do. It's sad. It's sad. It's really, really sad. And another thing that's heart-wrenching is horrifying. It is horrifying. Your 5-year-old daughters are asking to listen to Pound Town and Ski Yee. Your daughters, your 5-year-old daughters are asking, can we hear Pound Town? I'm playing them Princess Tiana ballet music. And they are asking me, can we hear Pound? I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. And I'm so scared for these little girls today because this is the most insane agenda push I have ever seen in my life. We do freeze dance. You guys' daughters are twerking at 5. Where's the parenting? Where's the boundaries? Where's the help? Y'all are not helping your kids. You're hurting them. You guys are hurting them. I come every day dressed, ready to go, and I'm in school too. I'm in college. I mean, I put bows in my hair. I'm wearing leotards. I'm trying to get them interested in like proper things for their age, and you guys are exposing your kids to this raunchy secular music. Why is you guys' 5-year-old daughters singing Pound Town?
I see Brett here saying she teaching in the wrong neighborhood. I would agree, but there's a deeper message here. In my opinion, and Dr. Carey saying, the nails irritating, but the message is still pretty poignant. At the end of the day, there is certainly everything she said is correct about boundaries. Certainly not all parents, not all, but we do see young children acting up and doing as the like when it comes to certain music, certain things, because there are no boundaries, right? There and even in the streets, we see it every day. Shoot, every day I open my Instagram, page and tube, I see all these women flat back and boxy jiggling everything every single day. Right?
Pause. In the streets. In the system.
Oh yeah. Go ahead. Sorry, my brother. I didn't know my place. Go ahead. This is yours.
Look at my mouth here. But here to corroborate my story. Yeah. We see this daily. Yeah. Children that can't add, can't write, can't do nothing. Yeah, it ain't sexy red and Pound Town. Yeah. Because Pound Town. For those of you who do not know what Pound Town is, it has brilliant lyrics such as my coochie pink, my booty hole brown. Yeah. That is sexy red and Pound Town. So it might not be Pound Town here in Barbados, but some of the other things are a little bit more risque. It might be Brutal Crank Star. Yeah, show up brutal.
Real.
Not bad, right? It might be Brutal Crank Star, but let's say we see this on a daily basis, right? Why? There's no control. There's no order in the households, right? And this is what spills over into the school system, right? And then we wonder why we cannot get the results that we want from these children when they go to test them. We wonder why these children can't get, basic arithmetic done or can't process basic grammar, language arts. We wonder why. But the brains full of other things. Yeah. Working, looseness. A lot of children, and I hate to say this on this forum, but a lot of children have no interest in what is being communicated to them in the classroom on a daily basis. They're more interested in Pound Town and like that's a reality that we need to face. When we realize that, yeah, some children are really interested in these things, then, only then can we start to address some of the real problems we have within our educational system. But that's been enough preaching from me on that particular topic tonight.
Amen.
Yeah. Let's get the next one, Dale.
Let's get it in 3, 2, 1.
It's over now. I can see the
But I see my
sunshine.
girl, my husband's sad because his girlfriend dumped him and he can't share it with me.
Oh dear.
Yeah. This happens way more than we would want to admit, folks. Yeah. And guess what? Those on the other side too, there are a lot of women who come home with a vex, but can't say nothing because the husband, yeah, they hate them and the word husband fall out. So go on the vex the husband. Husband don't know why, but it's problems in the house, right? Let's get this next one here because this too is very, very accurate. I heard a story about this very thing only recently. Let's check it out.
Get it on.
Hey, say, correct me if I'm wrong or not. I know I might ruffle a few feathers with this, but ain't nobody more faithful than a married man to his side chick. Let me tell you something. A married man that's cheating and he got a side chick, you can go holler at his wife before he let you holler at his side chick. Listen, let me tell you something. I done seen it firsthand. Ain't nobody more possessive and more faithful to their side chick than a married man. Let me tell you something. I done seen some married men that would literally get out the bed with their woman to ride past that side chick house to make sure that a single man like you or me not over there. Leave a comment down below if you think I'm lying. Blessings.
Well, I can't speak to that. I don't know those types of men.
Don't knock it.
I'm just giving my experience. I'm just giving my perspective. I am not saying he is wrong. I'm not saying he is right. I'm just saying from my experiences with the men in my cohort and stuff. I'm not saying that the men ain't cheat. You know, black men don't cheat. I'm saying that, you know, as Derek, my friends lean more to, as Derek would say, the side chick get hit by a bus the next day. Still up both ways.
Yeah, but he's not wrong. We had an experience, not experience, but we heard of a man during quarantine who deleted himself. Almost, I can't say deleted himself. It wasn't intentional. He had an accident.
Yes.
And he ended up being deleted because he went out to meet with a lady in the night. I was trying to rush back home to his wife to beat curfew. You know what I mean? So these are things that men do. Okay? Fellas, get your house in order. Don't do that crap. If you know you, as Brett say, insecure man, if you know you cheating, you go away for him. If you know you got another, shoot, you can't be off here. You got your way for him.
Mm-hmm.
Every night school at 2:37 in the morning, you say girl home. You can't be there. Maybe she don't think she want a little warmth too. I don't think that man should sleep alone. Big show. So you say a man don't want to sleep, but the woman don't want to sleep with herself later. So if you can't be there, use the side man. Use the outside man. The outside. What do she think? If you're that guy, if you're that guy, is say insecure. If you're that guy, you're gonna be paying about the same shit, gonna body shame anybody. And even if you got somebody, she will make it very clear because they have a friend who's done this. She have a friend who's done this. She has a married man, right? And she also has another guy. And she made it very clear to the other guy, but yeah, listen, this man here is the man.
He's the man, use the staunch.
He's the main man, use the side man. So even though he married, he's the main man. Use the side man. Know your place for here, right?
Yeah.
That's what it is.
I would just say this really quickly. Gentlemen, if you gotta be peeping about behind a woman, falling about behind a woman, getting out your bed, whether you're single, married, regardless. If you gotta be peeping behind a woman, find something else to do. My grandmother used to say, You know, a woman like a bus. Now, if you wait long enough, another one come, you gotta keep people behind it, right? Certainly do not break up your night rest to see if your woman, side woman, or other is horning you. If you got to get it out your bed, this is how I look at it. If I got to get up, I've done it once or twice. And as I was driving down the road, I said, but you know, this is beer junk though. You need to stop the car, turn around, go back to your bed. Because in one, I live far. Two, what you going to do? Even if you saw her right there getting brought down, what you going to do?
I love these segues, Neil. I love these segues, Neil. Let us press forward because we have more to get into. We have more to get in. We can touch on that in a little bit. Because a lot of things, there's nothing you can do. We get to that in a minute, right? Let's go straight to that. A lot of times, there's nothing you can do. Let's go straight to 32, Neil. Let's go to 32. 32. Fellas, sometimes the best thing you can do is walk away. Let's have a watch of this one.
Let's get it.
But before that, tell me, what would you say is the reason why your previous relationship didn't end in a marriage?
You know, I'm a loyal guy, very honest in relationships, yeah?
Yeah.
But I found her cheating. I found someone on top of her.
That would end it.
I am so
for real. I found someone on top of her. It was another level of cheating, a very high level of cheating. It was that bad.
Sorry. Do you mind telling us how it went down? Because it seems like a very interesting story.
Let me tell you, I always get excited when I want to tell people about it, yeah?
Yeah.
So, I gave this girl my whole heart,
Yeah.
I treated her like a queen, give her whatever she wants. I don't know, she never had enough or something, but I found her with someone.
In your house?
Sad story. No, in a friend's house.
Oh my gosh! Wow. So they didn't even know you were coming through.
They didn't know. She played with my friend, so we always visit each other all the time, man. Now this time I was coming from work when I went to visit the friend. Then poof, it was that bad.
And what did you do after? Because if it was me, I would be fighting. I would have fought somebody.
I don't fight. I was created with a very cool heart. My heart is so good, Yanni. I can't fight people over relationships. If she decided to go there, it means there's something important or something good she saw in that guy that she never saw in me. So you let her go.
Oh my God, that is so nice.
It's interesting in that clip too, where she thought women don't understand the threat of violence. They ain't gonna fight. Also, too, I think a bit of if he says that everything he's left where he's passed by the friend, and the friend got yes, for sure. But yes, that's a very poignant lesson there, gentlemen. Do not, if you got to be peeping about behind a woman, if you find your woman, try your hardest not to. Try your hardest, because I can tell I say this all the time. If I come home and at me, and I find a man whooping for my hug up pillar, I losing it. I can't tell you what I would do. But you can foop in my living room, foop in spare bedroom, you can foop in bathroom. Itching. Not in my bed. My hug up pillar. Anyhow.
It's like a ballsy sheets. Yo!
But yeah, gentlemen, walk away. Don't, and the way I would look at it, I won't look at it that she saw something better in him. I would look at it that's her loss.
That's what you want to do. And I know it's hard to say, so maybe everything cool and everybody dispassionate and all that there. But when you in a situation now, live and direct in front of you, things look a little different. But gentlemen, you gotta
keep that cool head.
You gotta be so cool. You gotta be break down, cry outside, but don't do that to put yourself in these situations because you had get hot and you reacted. I know you got to deal with the consequences of your actions, because guess what? When you done lick up and break down or whatever, and you got to deal with the present time. she might go along. Because if you're really man, we fight with man. We ain't going to fight with no woman. So you going to fight with this man. You let go your man, whatever, you might break it, you might press charges. So imagine a man tenderize you girl's stomach and then turn around, put you in court and get you locked up or you go to pay a fine or something like that. You go to jail, he's still tenderizing your girl's stomach. Where is it? You delete the man.
She can fight somewhere else.
You know what I mean? But clearly she about you that kind of way. So maintain your cool. So at least try to you can call your boy, gonna cry elsewhere. But do not go doing it in an ignorant like that woman talking about want you to fight. That fuck that is. This is episode 248. Find submission, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Please continue commenting in the chat. We appreciate it all the time. Hit the notification bell. Do ensure that you are subscribed. Jeez, I'm with my Rashad, the host. Good to see you, buddy. Rashad was in attendance on Sunday as well. Big respects for coming through. Yeah, do ensure you're subscribed so that you can get and you hit the notification bell so you can get all the content. Let me get back to number 24, Neil. Let's go back up. We can come down quick, fast, and hurry this.
Let's get it.
Sorry, but if a guy picks me up in certain cars for a date, I'm just not going. Like, I'm just not going. Like, I'm sorry, but you can't tell me if someone pulls up in this. Hold on, let me put it on the screen. Hold on. This Prius, no, I'd rather not go on the date. I'm sorry. I already know the type of person you are. Like, I can tell by the car you drive what kind of person you're going to be. Wait, I'll show you another. And this is for the boys, too. If y'all drive these cars, you need to reevaluate yourself. Because, anyways, let me show you another car. The only person that should drive this is my 90-year-old grandpa. That's the only person. Okay, hold on. One more. I've got one more. Be for real. Also, this picture makes me laugh. But, like, why'd you get that?
No.
It's becoming crazy, right, Neil? And, like, everything is used to disqualify men these days. We had the Cheesecake Factory lady a few weeks ago. Now my girl talking about cars. There's more. Let's get the next one, Neil. Let's get the next one.
All right, let's get it.
Shout out to Average Man Unplugged.
Look at this. Somebody come look at this.
Let me put y'all up on game real quick, ladies. Don't let these niggas play y'all. Don't let these niggas tell you he gonna take you on a date, and then when it's time to pay, he wanna pull out a fucking credit card like he a broke ass. What?
You stupid.
Don't take me on no date if you don't got your own cash, if you don't got your own debit card.
What?
Don't take me on no fucking date. That ain't taking me on no date.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Pulling out your fucking credit card. You taking me on a date with the fucking government because you paying the damn government back for taking me on a damn date.
Bro, I'm out, man. That nigga's tripping.
Man, this is some bullshit. So that means you ain't never take me on a date, so that means you owe me another fucking date.
Shut up, man. Look.
You're right. So, gentlemen, do not.
Hold on, Neil.
Come on, don't tell me there's more.
There's another one. Let's get the next one.
Get 26.
What gives you the ick?
When a boy puts a seatbelt on in the car, it repulses me.
What gives you the ick when a man puts on?
Yeah. So even wearing a seatbelt though, it's considered, an ick.
Billy, I hope you're paying attention to how nice these women are. Please, I hope you paying attention to how nice these women are. Let me start again, right? Gentlemen, these are the type of women to avoid. I don't care how good they look. I don't care how great the God is. I don't care how big the back half is. I don't care. Neil does not care. I do not care what this woman has. Whatever. Any woman that speaks like this, sitting down in a car or on a hot mic, leave out. Trust me. Your life will be infinitely better for it. You ain't dating a man that's driving a car, a Prius, whatever. You said earlier, Derek, that these types of women, they are avoiding. Wait, as you said, they're avoiding what? Point remains, they're avoiding accountability. Because when you with a man that's driving a Prius, when you with a man that's driving a certain level car, when you with a man that got a credit card, right? This is a man that either has sense or a man that is living a modest lifestyle. Either which way, it would fall upon you to fall in line with that program and to help the man make it in that lifestyle. But no, you want a man to take out cash. Man carry you out, bam, $1,000 there one time. Look at there, look. Right? You want a man that driving boat a Mercedes. You want a man that driving boat without a care in the world with the seat lean back. Gentlemen, avoid these types of women. These types of women will serve you no good in the long run. Other than a fun time, leave out these women. Women, I know you want to live a lap of luxury. You want to live a certain lifestyle. But please, please understand that the man that you want, you have to be willing to compete for. That one without nigga. Ninja.
But, you know, there's a difference between happiness and content. When you hear stuff like this, these ladies are clearly not content and they're striving to be happy. So they come and they put all these fantastical requests or demands, because this is like a hostage situation.
Yeah, it's still ski mask bit.
Yeah, these fantastical demands on what they need from a man. They never say what they're gonna offer, but this is what they need, right? This is what they want. And this last one deal is just sent it to you. Yeah, you get up on screen. Because again, they're using almost anything to disqualify men and relationships and stuff like that. So
get this one here.
We get this one here on screen. And this one is a doozy as well.
Oh, this third. Let's just get it in 3, 2, 1.
Partner.
Biggest red flags.
Living off his partner. Don't have a car. Don't have a job. Broke. Can't dress. Don't have a gun.
Wait, what do you mean I don't have a gun?
Like Second Amendment. Like, who gonna protect me? Okay, and then I hate a man who know they work. Because that just is aggravating. But I'm gonna stop there. So.
This woman don't say, out of her 4 that she has written down, that she has taken note of, that she does not want a man that knows his worth, that she just said.
The world is insane, Neil.
That is fantastic.
When they come here and they say, people call me all kind of things, Neil. But I told you earlier in the show, you need to be careful from whom you get your cues in life. Because we hear a lot about hot girls summer, we hear about the city girls and all this here. Let us hear from one of the city girls. This is Young Miami in this next one, right? She has a daughter by the name of Summer, I believe. Let's hear what she has to say in this next clip and come back, right?
Let's get it.
Really a whore. Like, I'm with a W. Like, I'm a whore.
What if Summer comes to you as pretty as she is and says, Mom, I want to be a city girl?
She ain't gonna be no city girl.
Summer ain't allowed to be no city girl?
I want her raised totally different. Like I really want her to just be like, like level-headed, a schoolgirl. I kind of was raised different, so I don't want to raise her up how I was raised. So, I'm a city girl, ain't nothing wrong with it, but I don't want that for my daughter.
So the city girl lifestyle, right, Neil? Now, this lady is in, I'm like the stallion and all them there. This lady she is this city girl, right? She's encouraging ladies in the city girl lifestyle. Yet she turns and she says that what? She does not want it for her own daughter. Said that, Neil, because I tell you the world is insane. Ladies and gents, under the sound of my voice, the world is insane. Double standards exist. Hypocrisy exists. People talk about the double standards. Oh, why men can got enough women and women can't got enough men. That is the double standard we always gravitate to. But check this next double standard in this next clip, Neil. Run it for me, please.
Well, that song goes hard. But anyhow, wow.
Put it back on speaker, put it on mute, Neil. Let me read what the person says. It says, somebody asks, you going to address this or ... Young Miami responded and said, my son at Rolling Loud having a ball backstage. Let's address it. Somebody says, the next one on screen, Neil, could have ignored this, but he says, but I'm in this. I'm in this, lady. What's up? Somebody says, he's 6 years old. He shouldn't be out that late and he shouldn't be throwing money at strippers. It's okay to admit that you're wrong and try to become a better mother. Her response to that is, he's 10. So the city girl lifestyle ain't good enough. It's not fit for your daughter. But your son could be in the club. Really want you to process what I'm saying here, folks. Your 10-year-old son is in the club, firing money at the strippers. So now when we go back to our 22-year-old friend Neil and all the complaints that she had trying to teach little ballet, now we understand why we got all them problems. Because we got stuff like this going on. Where we got little men in the club firing money at strippers.
You know,
don't respect women. When you grow up, you don't respect women.
Misogyny, patriarchy, absent fathers, what else? Black man are dangerous. What else? I'm sure I'm missing some
patriarchy.
Yeah. No, my take on this is I find it sad that no child protective services or government entity ain't coming for that child. At 10 years old, you're in a straight club trying about money like that. Where you live, you'll be there every Friday.
Comfortable.
He is at home. He at home. That's where he goes, right? We gotta stop treating children like adults, and then be vexed when the
adult dates as children.
Shoot, even as adults, because what is that child? I told my son the other day, right? Picked him up from school. I said, my job as a parent, as a father, is to make you better than me, as a man. He was like, what? I said, yeah, I want you to be a better man than me. He said, but Daddy, you're a really good man. I said, yes, but my job is to make you better than me. In that the mistakes I made, the hesitation, the observation, the things that I didn't learn until recently as a big 40-year-old man, I want you to be aware of these things and make prudent, sound decisions and have a discernment in you to be a better man to yourself, to your family, and to your community. How this could be making any child better? How? I don't go in strip clubs. Why? What? How I would feel that I backstage somewhere and I see a little march about $10 bills. I would have a problem with that. But no, but you see, everything is for kicks and hee, right? And when these boys grow up to be men, and when these women grow up to, these children, these girls grow up to be women, and everybody making bad decisions, young girls twerking, and these same young men, and these young men using this woman for her body, and the women using the young man for the money, right? And somebody get hurt inevitably because everything toxic. Them somebody gonna be on the screen see these young men ain't got no discipline. But Billie Eilish, you got
who raised them?
Who raised them? They can blame the absent fathers. They can see the single mother ain't had no help. They can say, look, she had to juggle 2 or 3 jobs.
She did the best she could.
She do the best she could. They can say all of these things. but they're not going to look at why these children are the way they are. Ladies and gentlemen, you have to raise your children to be children first, and you have to slowly make them aware of the world around them and prepare them to be an adult. That is what being a parent is. Not preparing to get in the club. That's not what I mean. I'm talking about preparing them for life. You think that young man will grow up to respect women? He train money at the women skinning out and walking up. And let me talk about the women that skinning out and think with a 10-year-old right there. But men are predators.
They gonna make the money.
But hold on.
And
but
to be fair, Neil, he paid him money with a whole set of men.
But that's what I'm saying.
None of them men is saying, yeah, man, you don't really got the rate here.
Like that is disgusting. I think that Miami should get that little boy take away from he. I think that everybody involved in that scene is reprehensible, and I don't want to hear anybody in 20, 30 years come and talk about how one look at this young man. He has no respect for women. Let me blame the patriarchy. You understand the patriarchy? Women oppress, and a woman is taking her son into an adult situation. I am bereft of utterances. Well, not really, but
who is also bereft of utterances. This lady, she recently got married, and she went and then she got quickly divorced. And she too was bereft of utterances until she went on this talk show. So this one discussed Anton Daniels, his show. Shout out to Anton Daniels. Let's watch this clip and come back.
This one is 31. Yeah. It's 31, right?
31. Let's have a watch of this. Gentlemen, I told you one of the hardest things you will have to do in life is walk away from a woman in whom you have invested, a woman you love. Let's check out what this guy did.
All right, let's get it in 3, 1. Oh, sorry.
Not even 24 hours.
Let me start again.
Rachel from Sydney, shortest relationship, Rach.
I was married for not even 24 hours before my husband wanted a divorce, and we separated 2 weeks later.
What happened, Rachel?
The night of the wedding, we went out, and when we got back to the hotel room, unfortunately, I didn't give him what he wanted.
What was what?
He wanted
Which is sex?
Yes.
How long had you been together, and had you had sex before the wedding night?
Yes, we're already together, and everything was like that. We were tired. I didn't want to, and then the next day, he wanted a divorce.
What a revolting man. Also, because I've heard a lot of people don't have sex on wedding nights because you're so tired. It's like a 17-hour day, and you're
drinking,
drunk,
and you're drunk,
and you're full, and you've had a fun day. Absolutely. So he said, "This is the reason why you're not having sex with me. Therefore, we are getting divorced."
Yes, it was miserable. Like we just couldn't.
Wow, I'm sorry, Rachel. What an awful, disgusting man.
No bloody riz.
He's got no riz.
No riz. No riz at all, Rachel.
I don't understand. If you're having sex, you're having sex a lot before, after. Men
are revolting. We're learning, boys.
Yeah, we're learning.
This is an interesting one. This is an interesting. My take on this is it's gonna be a hot take. I kind of see where they're coming from, because if you've been having sex leading up to the wedding, and the wedding night come, everybody tired, the woman didn't necessarily feel like putting out, I don't see that as grounds for divorce. That's just me. I don't see it as grounds for divorce. If I get married,
but let me come for the other side then. Let me come for the other side.
Yeah, let me corner it.
Let me come for the next side, because while it may not see it as grounds for divorce, more the words of Chris Rock, I understand. You understand? That man making sure the precedent is not set. Right? Don't get me wrong. Let me start from here. Because I am acutely aware of the fact that weddings take a lot out of you. Right? Weddings take a lot out of you. And depending on the time of the day, this is why I always advise people have a morning wedding. Right? Yeah, you might go see it late, but you get up. You go through the day. You do the wedding in the morning, get a chance to have a little sleep or whatever. During the afternoon, you can do your thing the night time. If you have an evening wedding, you spend the entire day getting ready for it. By the night time, you burn out. People come and eat and drink. Oh, God, I don't want to be spoiled. Pictures, you face tired, everything. All you want to do at the end of that day is sleep. The last thing on your mind is putting out, right? But it calls into question here this situation. How do we quantify how much was the lost sex? Because we had sex. But you gotta ask him, you gotta ask how often. Men don't get married and then make a decision like this just like that.
So you're thinking is a
But
situation
where
but Derek, though, hold on a minute now. You don't think now that this would gotta be his L?
Yeah, well, definitely his L. Because if he was in game before and they say up front,
yeah, you get less when you're married.
You're 40, you're gonna scrabble for eggs when you get married. You know what I mean? So this is most definitely his fault. Don't get married if you know your sex already short and you can't deal with that. Don't go get married and then come and don't go expense yourself to get over it. But I guess he might tell himself, most definitely this man said to himself, if I don't get none for my wedding night, I'm done with this. And guess what? I know people who did not have sex on their wedding night. Invariably, you know who's the person that real upset? Man, the husband is going to be upset about it. Because guess what? He's maybe looking forward to sex. We get married to have consistent sex.
Yeah, well, go look for it. It did.
we get married to have sex in the house.
You know, they can say, no, that's misogyny, no. That's misogyny, no.
It's fact.
But it's a fact. It's a fact. One of the head reasons why we get on one knee is like, yeah, I would like to wake up every morning to this with my hard one and deal with this here. That's part of the reason.
Anybody that tell you otherwise tell you lies. Yeah? And as a matter of fact, since you brought it up, Neil, what is the purpose of monogamy if we do not intend to meet each other's sexual needs? It'd be real. Because when I sign up to be with you, when you sign up to be with me, we saying, yeah.
We understand what he wants, needs, and desires. We can fulfill each other. Amen. That's a fact. That is a fact. If you want emotional support and you decide to say yes to me, that means you expect a certain level of emotional support. If you married me saying that you expect a certain life of financial prosperity or whatever gifted upon you, then that is your understanding. Shoot, look at Joel Smith. Joel Smith's wife literally skinned up the whole wedding, the whole marriage, because he has not held up his end of the couch. To her
money. Finances. And here's the thing. Don't doubt that two of them is still having sex. Huh? She's a bronze star, right? So she good at that. Right? Well, we hope she's good at that.
That's her vocation.
And more than likely, that's what got Joe hold up. That's why Joe get married in the first place. That's why Joe still dead.
You be alright, Joe.
Yeah? This is why Joe get married and this is why Joe still dead. The got 9,000 or whatever it is, and the other trick she got Joe, poor Joe sticker and taking it back on abuse, right? So when you decide, just putting it away for those of you listening and listening to my voice, when you decide you get married to somebody, you have decided that you're taking on as many of those things that person wants as possible. So if you know that, ladies, if you want a man to make a certain amount of money, you get a man that don't make that money, don't be vexed when the man can't support you on the level you would like. In turn, when the man can't cut certain bills, the man tell you, yeah, babe, so like bill this man, don't and like I want to put 28% money. Don't be vexed when you man ask you to pay like bill. If you go and marry a man that don't make a certain amount of money. Yeah. Fellas, don't do like my man here and go and marry a woman, knowing that the woman don't put out, and then when she don't put out, you vex and want down with you. Don't do it. Yeah. Let me start frigging up one another. Yeah. Divorce, it's easy to get married, hard to get divorced. Right?
Right. And to add to that, if you got a deal breaker, make sure that you communicate that with your partner. Because if they're gonna bring that up in the future and it's a deal breaker, if it's a deal breaker before the wedding and the deal get break after the wedding, I'm telling you.
Yeah. And we spoke about that when we were talking earlier about the screenshot. Say if you like slim girls, date slim girls. Yeah. Don't go get with one body and then want other things from somebody different. Don't do that. Let me get the next one here because we're coming to the end. It's 9:45 in Barbados and the rest of the Eastern Caribbean. This is episode 248 of Fan Submission Night. We're exposing all the wellness and the ratchetry happening up there in the world. A lot of these things can be brought home to Barbados on a smaller scale. So let's check out these last two before we get out of here, right? Let's have a watch.
Get it.
I have a note from some of our friends that couldn't be here tonight. Dear Ryan, we're sorry we cannot be there today for your special day. Congratulations. We wanted to let you know how much fun we have with you, and thank you for financially supporting us and our families. Sincerely, the strippers.
I heard.
Good friends are a must, right? Folks, as I said, it's 9:45 in Barbados, the rest of the Eastern Caribbean. You've been watching the Senate podcast. This is the live stream, Fan Submission Night. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. We have 589 subscribers. We were hoping to get to 590. We didn't quite make it, but hopefully by next time we will. Today's Thursday, so hopefully by next Tuesday we'll be there. We don't make it the rules. We just make sure you know what they are. Yeah. You can ignore reality all you want, but you cannot ignore the consequences of ignoring reality. Be the best version of you for you. We can see you guys next Tuesday. Jason says he sees 590 subs here. So thank you. I don't see it here yet, but thank you to those of you who are subscribed. Share the content with other people. I see 13 likes, blessings all the time. Thank you, Jason, for the kudos on Sunday. But another one coming in 2024. We're definitely looking to bring some fresh topics and all that. This is the last video we're going to leave with you guys as we get out of here. Remember, as you do traverse the dating streets, it's a contaminated environment. Ain't no two tools about that. We are going to see you on Tuesday. Peace.
Peace and love.
We're a family of 5, 3 beautiful children living in the suburbs. But what people would never suspect is that I'm addicted to breastfeeding my husband.
I drink my wife's breast milk every day, all day, straight from the source.
I currently breastfeed my 2-year-old son, and I plan to breastfeed my 2-year-old until he's completely over breastfeeding. I allow my children to choose when they want to stop. I do feel like my son is getting close to that point. He doesn't need me as much. It's sad because I love the bond.
Have a good night, y'all. They don't know what's
I
going on
have
there
a condition, just like a lot of women that breastfeed, where I overproduce milk. And so my husband has to take on that secondary role of finishing the job.
Don't get up into too much mischief.
Breastfeeding my husband is not just a luxury, it's actually a necessity.
Peace.